What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and guys, Cell Max has finally arrived in Dragon Ball Super card game. Wow! This feels incredible, and he has arrived as a pre-release promo card, which is so weird. Does this mean that we're gonna get like another one? What's going on here? Anyway, let's check him out, but before we begin, huge shout out to the Coffee Club, our lovely patrons who buy us coffee to keep us going, and eventually we will fund a new table. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, link to our Patreon is in the description below. If Patreon isn't your thing, I completely understand. We have a channel membership which is going to unlock you cool emojis and badges for like $2. Link is also in the description below. Just check out the join button. Anyways, guys, Cellmax, oh my god, let's check him out. Roll the video! As with all of our videos, let's start with a breakdown. This is gonna be a short one because it's only 2 cards. BT22 spoiler season has begun. It has begun. Comic-Con is going on right now, so we can expect a whole bunch of cards to be revealed there. Probably a whole bunch of unrelated cards, but we will see. We will see. It's super hype at the moment. Cell Max is here. Man, Cell Max. Wow. And he's red. We have, guys, you don't understand the far-reaching consequences of this. We have a Cell leader which isn't green. For the first time in Dragon Ball Super card game history, we have a non-green Cell leader. Wow. Anyway, these are gonna be pre-release promos. I'm going to explain to you how you can get them if you're someone who's new to the game, and let's just go over them. Basically, that's it. Let's go! Here he is, guys, Cell Max. On the front side, he is red 10k. Cell Max Superhero. That is his tag now. Cell Max Superhero. 10k power, and he's super basic. He is extremely basic. Auto, when he attacks, draw 1, then add 1 life from your life to your hand. That's it. That's literally everything that he does on the front side. But he has an integrated Self-Awaken, which is cool, which means that you don't need to spend energy on Self-Awakeners. You can do this normally when you're attacking. The upsides are the Self-Awaken plus Restand Energy. So Restand Energy has been very, let's not go there design-wise when it comes to red leaders, because red leaders are super scary. They can just explode and beat you when they awaken because of energy restand. But Cell has energy restand, so draw 1 plus restand 1. Excellent. Let's check out the awakened side. On the awakened side, he is Cell Max devouring the earth. Look at this crazy artwork. Like, what's going on here? Like, this is crazy. This looks amazing in foil. You'll see how crazy this looks in gold foil. Anyway, he has a conditional draw, which is probably his biggest downside. He doesn't draw an attack. He draws once per turn when you reduce the power of one of your opponent's battle cards. That's very, that's pretty inconsistent. It's not super inconsistent, but it can be inconsistent. That's the problem here. But luckily, as long as you aren't facing decks which have just a whole bunch of barrier cards, you're gonna be fine. His activate main once per turn involves a completely new mechanic to the game, Z extra cards. He says, once per turn, place one of your red battle cards into your drop. During your turn, the next time you pay the energy cost to place Omnidirectional Beam in your battle area from your Z deck, reduce the cost of that card by 2 red energy, 2 specified red. Now, what is Omnidirectional Beam? Well, here it is. Here it is, guys. Omnidirectional Beam, a Z extra card. That's right, a completely new type of card. Z extra card. We don't know too much about it, but still, let's use the knowledge that we have to check it out. Let's break it down bit by bit. What is a Z Extra card? So it's a new type of a Z card which goes into our Z deck. At this moment, we don't know if Z deck is gonna be expanded, if there are any special rules regarding Z cards. We are still waiting for official explanation. But from the looks of it, after you play it, it stays on the board and it is removed in some way. This some way is usually through its ability, like it removes itself. So Z Extra cards, they're usually gonna have either a permanent or an auto. You're gonna see with Omnidirectional beam, something that happens when you play it, and then it just sits there until you activate it. So yeah, it's weird, it's pretty cool. We are still waiting for an official explanation, so we still don't know in full details how these Z cards work. How do you interact with them? How do your opponents interact with them? We still don't know this, but we will probably find out very soon. Let's now break down the Omnidirectional beam. Now that we know what the Z Extra card is, let's see what this one does. Omnidirectional beam has two effects. First is on play effect. So auto, when you play it, you give minus 25k to all of your opponent's battle cards for the turn. This happens only once and only when you play this card. Guys, this is phenomenal. First off, keep in mind that this card is always gonna be 1 normal energy plus 1 Z energy, because you're never gonna hardcast it for free. You're always gonna use your leader's activate main. So for 1 energy and 1 Z energy, you wipe the board and then you draw 1. Of course, this is not ignoring barrier, because that would be just stupid. But in worst case scenario, pay 1 energy to play a card from your Z deck, so you're not even minusing cards in hand, wipe the board, or like most of it, and then draw 1. That's phenomenal. Like, sorry, like there isn't a world where you can tell me that 1 energy, wipe the board, draw 1, hard plus 1, because you're not using a card from hand, is bad. This is amazing. It doesn't ignore barrier, because it would be just beyond stupid if it did, but this is still an awesome effect. And then it has an activate battle, which is crazy. So if you have 4 or more energy, your red cell max card with an energy cost of 8 is attacking, so this is gonna be like a boss monster. And you remove this card from the game. This is one of the ways how you get rid of Z Extra cards. So you remove it from the game mid-attack with an 8 cost. You can give it plus 15k and a double strike for the battle as activate battle. This is phenomenal. This is amazing. Here is the reason why. So if you have played the Dragon Ball before Champa and Kai were banned, you know how good those cards were. So for 1 energy plus 10k and double strike. This is plus 15 and double strike. Granted, you need to have 4 or more energy, but still, once you play this card for 1 energy, let's say you awaken, you play it for 1 energy. From that point on, it's just a big threat on the board. Your opponent knows that every single time that you swing with an 8 drop, they need to negate it. Otherwise, you just activate battle plus 15 double strike for nothing. No resources. You haven't spent anything. This is for free. So yeah, this is extremely strong. And it's a Z Extra card. It's basically always in your hand because it's in the Z deck. Phenomenal. Finally, let's talk about the pre-release. You can't get these 2 cards in the BT22 set. You can't. Instead, you have to get them at your pre-release events. These are promo cards. There are 2 versions of them. A normal one, which everyone's gonna get it just for attending, and a gold foil one for the winner. You can see the gold foil one here on the screen. Even the Z Extra card is gold foil. That one looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. How and when and where can you play? Well, I strongly suggest that you contact your LGS, your local game store, where you play Dragon Ball, and ask them like, hey guys, are we gonna have a pre-release event? They're gonna give you all of the info. If you don't have a store, go on TCG Plus app, not now, like in a week or two as we get closer to the pre-release and find the nearest pre-release event. There's gonna probably be some LGSs running the pre-release. If your store doesn't do that, you're gonna find them there. So yeah, and unfortunately, if you just don't have a pre-release event, you can always buy them online as singles from other players. They're going to be dirt cheap. Trust me, they're really gonna be cheap. Maybe not the gold foiled version, but usually these cards are pretty cheap. So yeah, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below. Are you hyped for Cell Max? Cell Max looks amazing. And I'm not sure if this is the only one in BT22. I certainly hope that there is another one coming, because I'm hyped to play a Cell which isn't green. Like, guys, this one isn't green and it's already looking cool. So can you imagine what the in-set one is gonna look like if we get one who's from the set? Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you hyped for Cell Max? Are you hyped for BT22? I can't wait to read your comments. We are diving headfirst into the spoiler season. Guys, yeah, basically, let me know stuff in the comments. I read all of your comments. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And while you're still here, please click the share button, click the like and subscribe button, help us grow. We are on our way to 3,000 subs. Maybe we can hit it by the end of summer. That would be awesome, and then we're gonna have a really awesome giveaway. Well, that's it, guys. That's it for the video. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.